So Joe, thank you for sitting down and chatting with me today. We are approaching Christmas and halfway through the academy season. What are some of the big talking points so far?
Yeah, it's been a good season for us so far. As always, a lot of new players, retained a lot of last year's group, and we started the season really strongly. Obviously, there's the top end of it where supporters are more interested in terms of players that are coming through, and then the other aspect in terms of our involvement with the local community and players that maybe aren't going to hit that level, but we do our best to help and improve. So across the board, it's been a really positive start to the new season. We want to make sure that we can keep that momentum going into the new year.
In terms of results, the B team are second in their division, the Premier League team are fifth with games in hand to go top, as well as all the other teams doing well in their respective divisions. How proud or how happy are you that results are kind of going our way? Yeah,
look, results in youth football aren't the be-all and end-all, but they're generally a good indicator that you've got good players. Obviously, in a number of our leagues, we go across the south of the country. We play some really good programmes and some tough opposition. So for us to be where we are in all of our leagues, I think particularly the B team league, because we've used a lot of younger players, we're often playing under 21 teams and going into those games with a group of under 17s and under 18s. So to pick up good results and good performances in those leagues is really impressive. And it also gives the players something to focus towards, because we can talk about development, but they're all at an age where they want to win, that they want to do things that they'll remember from their time here. And as we remind the players of all the previous teams that we've had, the teams that win things generally end up having players that progress through either to our first team or beyond. So it's a really good sort of yardstick for the players to know that they're in and around that sort of arena and thought process of the club.
And onto the FA Youth Cup, one of those competitions that you're talking about, having had a bit more time to kind of look back at the run we had, are you happy with how it went, and what are the memories?
Happy but frustrated at the same time. Oxford's good side, but they were a game there for the taking, and a game that we should have won. And it's maybe happened to us a couple of times this season where we've drawn games that we were in control of and had better chances. So yeah, it sort of tells us what we already knew, but pleased with the application and the performances prior to that to get there. But we need to be more ruthless, and that's not just forwards, that's across the pitch in terms of standards and taking opportunities and chances. So that's probably the one disappointing part of it, in that I feel we could have and should have gone further. We're more than good enough. So that's a shame, but of course pleased to get to the first round proper, and a lot of those players will get another chance to do that again next season.
And looking forward to now, we played in the National Football Youth League Premier Cup, which is yesterday as we record this. We are now through to the semi-finals. How exciting is that?
Yeah, really exciting. Again, as I touched upon earlier, these programs are about, the boys making memories for themselves, and whatever you go and do. And when I talk to our previous players who are now, have moved on and are playing in the Football League and things, they still make reference to cup finals and cup games that we had when they were younger here. So they're a big part of the makeup of your time here. So it's great for the group. We fully deserved it. It was a really, really difficult game. We defended ever so well, and actually were really clinical. So that group is on for, they're in both cup competitions still. They're in a good position in the league. They're undefeated. And there's a lot of those players that are either registered with or training with the first team or played in the County Cup. So it's an exciting time for them. However, there's a long, long way to go, and the margins are so fine when you're trying to win competitions. So we're really pleased to be in the semi-final. Whoever we get, I'm sure it'll be a really difficult game, but one that the players will be really invested in and ready for.
And looking forward to next season. Trials have already been underway. How have they been looking?
Yeah, no, we've been pleased. We have two processes really. We have obviously our current 16s that we look to offer first. And we're really pleased where that group is. We've lost a couple of players who have had the opportunity to get professional scholarships, which is great for them. But we're confident that the rest of that group will join us. And then we've had two stages really in terms of open trials, and they've been positive. We had a couple of those players play for us against Bristol Rovers on Monday and put in some really good performances. And now we're at that stage as well where professional clubs release the players who aren't going to get scholarships. So we're now at that stage of speaking with them. But as always, because of our pathway, the interest and the quality of that interest is in a really good place for us. So with everything that we'll keep next season is probably looking like a season where we'll be as strong depth-wise as we ever have been, which is great for the club and great for competition for places.
And what's the aim for the upcoming second half of this season?
It's to continue as we are, really. The players are progressing well, physically, tactically. They're maturing. We're learning a lot about the players in terms of who really wants to make progress. So it's about continuing that story, really. So yeah, it's more of the same, but it will get to the business end of season. So it will be interesting to see how all the players react in their various leagues with the different challenges and emotions that come with all the big games. So but we're really looking forward to it. It's been a really good start to this season and the year, and hopefully we can keep that going for next season.